Hello kiddos, good morning. It's one of my favorite days and it's the very last one we will spend together. How can I tell what day it is? What could I use? Do you see anything that I could use? The calendar. Before we figure out what day of the week it is, what's at the very top? It's the month and it is the same month as yesterday, June, and that spells June. If you're glad it's June, clap your hands. If you're glad it's June, clap your hands. It's a month within the year. Let's stop and give a cheer. Yay! If you're glad it's June, clap your hands. Okay. Now, here's where our star is. Let's count to that number. We will start with 1 and stop when we get to the star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Today the number is 10. And if we look up to the top, here is the day of the week. It starts with my favorite letter. Down, up, down, up. What letter? W. And W says like Wednesday. And Wednesday is also known as Hump Day. So for the very last time together, kiddos, happy Hump Day. I hope you're having a great day so far. So this week is all about kindergarten, and I have a really cool book to read to you today about kindergarten. Before I start, I want you to think back to when we talked about Earth Day and all about our planet Earth. Do you remember that? And we talked about other planets. There's Mercury, Venus, Earth, our planet, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. But the title of this book is called Planet Kindergarten. Is there really a planet called Kindergarten? I don't think so. But the little boy, the character in this book, talks about and compares kindergarten to being like another planet. So we'll have to read to find out how that works. So let's see what our character, this boy, does in Planet Kindergarten. Here is this little boy. Here is his alarm clock. It is beep, beep, beeping because it's 6:30. That means it's time to get up and head to Planet Kindergarten. The countdown started. 10 seconds. Dad and I checked the plans for my next big mission. It was day 1 of Planet Kindergarten. My doctor gave me 2 thumbs up. Mom and I got lots of supplies. Today is liftoff. I suit up. Dad helps me with my gear. What if I'm not ready? What if we crash into a comet or get sucked into a black hole? Or even worse, my lunch floats away. You are well prepared, said Dad. 3, 2, 1, go. Into the rocket ship, the boosters fire, blast off. I am ready to explore Planet Kindergarten. Here we go, kiddos. We arrive at the base camp, then orbit while we look for a place to dock. Now, can you see this picture? Does that look like a space station? It looks more like a school. And are they orbiting in a rocket ship? No, they're just circling the parking lot in their car. He's just comparing it to outer space. I am assigned to my commander, capsule, and crewmates. Don't leave, I beg. Mom slips her photo into my pocket and squeezes my hand. I don't want her to worry, so I stand tall. Parents are sent back to their own planets, which is their home. We're aliens from many galaxies on Planet Kindergarten. Everybody looks different. Our commander tells us our flight plan for the day. Mission Control calls in on the intercom and they welcome us on our journey. I try to get used to the new atmosphere, but it's not like home. For one thing, gravity works differently here. We have to try really hard to stay in our seats, and our hands go up a lot. I don't think that's gravity though, kiddos. I think that's just how kindergarten works. You want to ask a lot of questions and it's hard to sit down because you're so excited about being there for the first time. At recess, we test the conditions outside our capsule, like on a playground. A crewmate and I disagree over the equipment. We have to sit in isolation, and I learned that isolation isn't any fun. My crewmate agrees, and now I actually have a new friend. Back in the capsule, we run some experiments, write in our logs, and then capture images for our families. I wish they were here. At lunch, I find out that I love space food, which is also like cafeteria food. My lunch doesn't float away, but our trash will, so we contain it. The commander says that space exploration makes you tired, and we have to rest. I'm too excited to sleep, so I count stars. And in the quiet and the dark, I get really homesick. Is the room running out of oxygen? Abort mission, I think. You can't do this. Get out of here. I spot the escape hatch. Then I remember what they say at NASA. Failure is not an option. If failure isn't an option, that leaves only success. Rest time is over. I take a deep breath and get right back to work. Before I know it, my mission is accomplished. My parents rush to greet me at the end of the day. Then it's splashdown. I am back on my home planet. Mom and Dad are proud. Me too, because they were brave to let me go. I love it here, but I'm already training to go back to Planet Kindergarten tomorrow. The end. And kiddos, when you head to Planet Kindergarten, I know that's what you will have. Success at each and every one of you. It's going to be awesome and you will love it. Okay, now, because we read a book all about outer space and we talked a little bit about planets and Planet Kindergarten, there was one thing that we used to love doing that has to go along with all that. Do you remember how to count backwards from 10? And do you remember how to blast your rocket off? Let's do it. Are you ready? Rev those rockets up, kiddos. Okay, and don't forget to say 0. You cannot blast off until you say the number 0. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Blast off! And there they all go, way up into outer space and headed toward Planet Kindergarten. All right, kiddos, for one last time all together, happy hump day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.